Greetings. I am Serene Rivers. You are in Black Lotus Heaven. And here we create space in our lives so we can become clearer reflections of the divine blueprint that the Most High created us from. So today I'm presenting you with the space framework, okay? And the S stands for simplify. The P stands for perfection release. The A stands for aligning to your core values. The C stands for choosing to design a life around your core values. And the E stands for deciding when it's enough. E, enough. When you've done enough, when you've seen enough, when you are enough, that you are enough, etc. So I'll kind of speak to something that happened yesterday. Yesterday, I got ready for church very, very quickly, in 20 minutes. I planned ahead of time to have a lot of time to get ready for church, but that didn't occur because I decided to connect with my father for a little while before church. So now, where I thought I'd have 2 hours to get ready, I had less than an hour to get ready and be out the door in time. So I picked out an outfit the night before that I planned to wear. But in order to wear that outfit, my legs needed to be shaved for me to be comfortable. Okay, I could have went out with hairy legs, but for me to be comfortable, I wanted my legs to be shaved. What ended up happening is I'd shaved one, or epilated. I used an epilator. I got one shaved and I realized I had to hurry up. I had like 30 minutes to get out the door. And I hadn't even showered. I hadn't put on clothes. So I'm like, okay, this outfit that I picked out, it's not going to work anymore. I have to pivot. So I decided to put on a jumper. I had like a one-piece jumper, pantsuit jumper, and just throw a business like a blazer over it. Didn't have to think about it. Didn't have to match anything. The pants themselves, the jumper, I just had to kind of like press the pants a little bit to knock a few wrinkles out. And I was dressed quickly. So I was able to, from the moment I had only that, the one leg epilated, I had like 30 minutes to be out the house. And I was able to do that. I was able to shower, get dressed, do my makeup, because I simplified certain parts of my preparations. And I did it ahead of time. So I didn't have to stress. I was able to pivot when I needed to because I had simplified my wardrobe. I'd intentionally made my wardrobe simpler. I don't have a lot of prints in my wardrobe. I have a lot of solid pieces. I have a lot of sets. I have a lot of jumpers. So when I need to get ready for something quickly, I have something that I can put on and I can look put together. And I don't have to coordinate this print, what it can go with that. No, it's a lot simple. It takes a lot of the guesswork out of it. So I can pivot when I need to instead of panicking. And then with my makeup routine, for the most part, I focus on what matters, which is skincare. So every night, or every day when I'm taking my shower, I get out the shower, I have a skincare routine that has simplified what I need to do as far as makeup's concerned for me to feel put together. So I don't do full face foundation. I just do a little bit of concealer depending on how I want to look. Today I don't have on nothing at all. But some days I'll just, like for church, I put on a little bit of concealer under my under eyes. I put a little blush on, a lip stain, a mascara, earrings, necklace, boom, we done. We out the door. So simplicity is not about like an aesthetic. It makes life easier. It makes it easier for you to pivot when you need to. And it makes it easier to act on things that are really important to you instead of fussing over certain things. Because even though I like to look put together, I don't think it should take me hours to get dressed every day. What I really value is connecting with others. I value connecting with others. I value having an experience with the Most High, a personal experience of that, and making myself too busy with things that are, temporal can take away from that. So that's a lot of what the space mnemonic is about, is helping you to create more space in your life to become a clear reflection of the divine blueprints you were created from. We are all very unique. We all have a divine blueprint. We just need the space in our lives to allow it to unfold. So today we went into detail about what the simplify portion of the framework is about. And tomorrow I'll share something else. I love you all. Peace.